the one kind of last beacon of hope for 2020. The last beacon of hope for us to get some great entertainment. Although there have been some good things to come out in 2020, particularly early 2020. We've been getting some good things on streaming. But the one thing that's kind of like that shining beacon that we still got coming and is coming soon, October 30th, is Mandalorian Season 2. That is something we've all had circled. We know that it's not moving, unlike Wonder Woman 84, which is currently sitting on Christmas. I'm just waiting for the day that they announce that that's moving. But Mandalorian is coming. We already got the first trailer for it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get another trailer with some new footage that wasn't in the first one, debuting tonight on Monday Night Football. Star Wars and Monday Night Football have proven to be in the past, Rob, a very successful combination for both getting brand new eyeballs on a Mandalorian or a Star Wars related trailer. Because not all football fans watch Star Wars. A lot of football fans, a lot of people watching those games. So you put that there, that's great. But it also has proven that it kind of boosts numbers on the ratings when they announce that a brand new Star Wars related trailer is going to be playing in front of it. Now, actually, the teaser for this thing made it online. I'm not going to play the audio for it here, but they played like a 15-second teaser for it. That was put out online. You can see a little bit of it there. It gives us a couple of little shots that we haven't seen before, and it just kind of announces that, yep, this thing is coming out tonight on Monday Night Football. And that's what we're all excited about. Rob, let me ask you this.
Okay.
What do you think about this? Number one, this kind of marketing strategy that Disney has employed, leveraging their football telecasts with Star Wars. They've had some success for it. What do you think about them doing that with Mandalorian? And then what did you think about this little teaser? And what are you looking forward and hoping that we see or don't see in this new Mandalorian spot tonight?
Well, the Seahawks had a bye week this week. So what the hell? They're dropping Mandalorian trailers when no Seahawks games are on? No. The Jedi Knights of the Pacific Northwest? No, I think this is... look, it's a good strategy. I think that, the promoting this any way they can. John, this is one of the shining beacons that we can look forward to at the end of 2020. Probably one of the most hated years in my lifetime. And the fact that we're getting any Mando at all, I love the fact that we're getting this. We're getting a whole new season. I think everybody's excited about it. The world was taken by storm by Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian, and I think that if anything, this is going to put a smile on everyone's face. You know how we are. We see one new shot. It's like, oh my God, there's a new shot. There's an effect. I just saw 2 TIE fighters that I hadn't seen before. Like, wow. You know how that is. You made a whole documentary about it. I mean, any shred of something that you haven't seen before, especially Star Wars related. I mean, what did you call me? Crunchy, chewy granola goodness? I don't know, but I feel the same way about that. I mean, I nowadays, show me a shot of spaceships fleeing from an explosion, the Razor Crest I'm in. I think why not? If Disney owns ABC, they own football, ESPN, cross promote that shit. I want to see all of it as much as I can, whenever I can. I'll probably watch it 100 times on YouTube after it debuts. I mean, who doesn't want to see more Mandalorian?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some things, though, that people are going to be looking forward to tonight. And I'll tell you one of the things that I do not believe, I don't know, but what I don't believe we're going to see tonight. And that's the one thing a lot of people have been kind of scratching to see, at least people who are inexplicably fans of this character, because I'm
Boba
not.
Fett?
No, Ahsoka. I think it's the Ahsoka character. Number one, I definitely don't think we're going to see Boba Fett in this. By the way, I don't know factually that we're going to get Boba Fett in the season at all. But if he is, I don't think they're going to put him in the trailer. I think they're going to save that.
You don't think he'll show up at the end? Just walk out?
And I don't think so. I think they're going to save that. Again, I don't know, but I don't think they will. I think they're going to save that, just like, they saved Baby Yoda for the actual debut of the show. I think the one thing that a lot of people are kind of buzzing about is Ahsoka Tano, right? We know Rosario Dawson is playing
your favorite character in all of Star Wars.
My favorite character in all of Star Wars. No sarcasm whatsoever. But a lot of people are very big fans of that character.
Sure.
Some people were surprised that the character didn't pop up in the first trailer. But Rob, if you'll remember, I said when the first trailer was coming out, I said, I'm not surprised. And when it did come out, I said, I have no surprise at all that they didn't put the Ahsoka Tano character in there. And here's why. She's only going to be in one episode. And I think if they started populating the trailer with Ahsoka, it's going to create an expectation amongst fans that we're going to get a bunch of Ahsoka. Right. When the reality is she's only going to be in one episode. And so I think there are two things at play here. They want to, number one, manage expectations. They want to manage expectations because if fans feel like they're getting promised a bunch, like if Ahsoka Tano fans, just like fans of anything, feel like they're getting promised a bunch of the character they're looking forward to, right, and then it only ends up being one character, there's going to be some backlash for that. I mean, understandably so. There would be some backlash for that. So number one, I think they want to manage expectations. Number two, I also think they really do want to keep her. We all know she's coming, but what does she look like? What is Rosario Dawson going to come across like as that character and all that? I think they want to keep that as a surprise. I really do. Number one, so I don't only not expect to see Ahsoka Tano in the trailer tonight. And by the way, once again, let me emphasize, I don't know that she's not going to be in it. They very well could. I'm just saying I don't believe she will. But I don't believe they're going to put her in there tonight because I really do think they want to save that as a special surprise. They're going to keep everybody waiting to see what does Rosario Dawson look like. And by the way, they couldn't have chosen a better actress to do it. Like even right. I, who am not really a fan of the character, even I had to go, all right, yeah, you're putting Rosario Dawson in there. Even I have to be interested to see how this is going to look. Brilliant stroke on that casting. So I don't think we're going to see her. I really don't. And so I don't know, Rob, you know who I do think? I think we're going to get a lot more of Moff Gideon because I think this season is going to have a bigger emphasis on Moff Gideon. Rob, what do you think about it? Do you think they're going to give us shots of Jedi or other Yoda species character or ultimately, you know, Ahsoka Tano? What do you think?
I think you're probably right about that, but I've got a question for you. Over or under, John, is Baby Yoda going to speak this season?
Give me a line. Give me a percentage line.
50%.
Way under. Oh, that's easy. Way under. Nope.
No words from Baby Yoda. There isn't going to be like, he's not going to lay a word out like something at the end of the season that he could speak this whole time, but he just hadn't had anything to say.
No. If you had set the line at like 8%, I would struggle with whether to go over or under. Now, by the way, this is another one of those situations that I don't actually know. I don't know whether Baby Yoda, just to be clear, I don't know that part. That's something I don't know yet. But I said at the end of season 1, when there was a discussion about will we hear Baby Yoda speak in season 2, I said at the end of season 1, they're going to save that. I don't think there's any intention for them to do that in this season.
Okay, I got another one for you.
All right.
If Baby Yoda speaks, is Frank Oz going to do the voice?
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Okay, 2 answers to that. Number 1, I would love it. But number 2, it would not be Frank Oz because it's not actually Yoda.
I know, but
they'll get up some baby sounding kind of voice, but you know, they could get Frank Oz to voice it and then modulate it and digitize it. There would be something poetic, but at the same time, just get a child to speak. Just, I don't, but you know, I wouldn't rule it out.
He's not a child. He's 50 years old.
Oh, well, for that species, it's all relative. Right. For that species, that's still an infant, but that's a good one. I don't know. That's a good question.
Dude, how bananas would the world go if Baby Yoda sounded like Baby Yoda?
He sounded like a Muppet baby.
That would be out of control. You know, it's because I'll tell you, I watched your favorite horror movie this weekend, An American Werewolf in London, and Frank Oz has a bit part in it. You know, he plays the American ambassador who comes to check on David in the hospital, and he's only in one scene, and I'm convinced he was in London because he was performing Yoda when they were shooting Empire Strikes Back. I mean, it might not be true, but Who knows? And that's why I was in the movie. But I think it'd be pretty cool. I guess I'm on a I'm thinking Frank Oz a lot. I'm thinking, why wouldn't they do that? That would be pretty neat.
And why not think Frank Oz? All right, guys, the question is for you. What do you think about this? Are you excited to see this trailer? Maybe what I really love hearing from people is like, I don't watch football, but I'm tuning in to watch the new trailer. We've heard that said before. Are you going to tune in if you're not a regular football viewer? I am, so it's no big deal for me. But if you're not a regular football viewer, are you going to tune in to watch the new trailer? What are you expecting to see out of it? And then remember, there's a difference between what you want to see out of it and what you actually think is going to be in it. Jump down into the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys.